The woman who helped destroy my marriage called me from Barcelona to finish the job. Not out of guilt, not out of conscience, out of pure self-preservation. And I took everything she gave me. My name is Alina Harper. I'm 38, a freelance illustrator, and the mother of a 5-year-old girl named Mia who asks for bunny crackers and sings songs about rainbows and had absolutely no idea. The afternoon, her father sent me a text that ended our lives as we knew them. I was pulling into the daycare parking lot in Northeast Portland, rain hammering the windshield, when my phone buzzed. I expected something ordinary. Groceries, a reminder. Instead, the words on the screen stopped my breath cold. Moving to Barcelona with Claire, transferred savings to my account. Good luck with rent. That was it. 9 years of marriage, 1 text. No period at the end. Our savings, $14,500 scraped together over 9 years. Every freelance gig, every skipped vacation, gone. The checking account had $412. Rent was $2,400 due in 4 days. I walked into that daycare, pasted on a smile, and signed Mia out, like the ground wasn't collapsing under my feet. On the drive home, she asked if Daddy was making tacos. I told her Daddy was on a trip. We'd have pizza instead. Her face lit up. She had no idea. Back at the apartment, I called the bank. The representative was polite, detached. Joint account, nothing we can do. I hung up and sat on the couch in the specific silence of a woman who has just understood that she is entirely alone. Clare was Christopher's assistant. Sharp heels, sharper ambition. I'd seen the signs for 2 years. The late nights, the locked phone, the way he'd laugh off my questions, and I'd told myself I was being paranoid. I wasn't being paranoid then. His mother, Margaret, called. "Alina, what have you done? Christopher says you're keeping Mia from him unless he pays you more." I gripped the phone. "He took our savings, Margaret. He's moving to Spain." "I'm not the one lying. Don't play the victim," she snapped. "I've seen the texts." She hung up, and I understood something colder than the betrayal itself. Christopher wasn't just leaving. He was building a story, painting me as the villain before the curtain even went up. The next morning, I drove to his office. The receptionist's smile faltered. "Mr. Caldwell resigned last week. Yesterday was his last day." Last week. While I'd been planning Mia's preschool art show, Christopher had been dismantling our life. This wasn't impulsive. It was calculated. 2 weeks of quiet preparation while I made lunches and read bedtime stories and trusted a man who had already decided I wasn't worth a conversation. A certified letter was waiting at home. Divorce petition filed a week ago. Barcelona address. Relinquishing all parental rights to MIA. His lawyer's note claimed I had substantial savings to cover our needs. A lie so clean it made me physically sick. I searched his desk, in a drawer. Beneath old bills, I found an envelope addressed to Margaret. Inside, a birthday card. "Mom, thanks for the Barcelona apartment deposit. Claire and I can't wait to show you our place. Couldn't have done this without you." Dated 3 months ago. Margaret hadn't just known. She'd funded his escape. I photographed the card and drove straight to a divorce attorney named Anna Gwynn. She had a nonsense warmth that steadied me. "What Christopher did isn't entirely illegal," she said, reviewing everything. "Joint accounts give him access, but judges don't take kindly to this. We can file for emergency child support and freeze his assets. We need proof he's earning income." That same night, on the shared laptop Christopher had left behind, I found an unsent email in his drafts. A resume. A job at Horizon Global in Barcelona starting 2 days after his text. I forwarded it to Anna. Then I went further. Christopher's passwords were predictable. Mia's birthday, our anniversary. His cloud storage opened on the first try. Folders, transfer confirmations, emails to Clare, and a document labeled custody plan. My stomach dropped as I read it. Christopher and Margaret planned to use my postpartum depression, which I had fought through with therapy, which I had survived, to paint me as an unstable mother and take Mia to Spain. The words blurred through tears. He had seemed so supportive during those dark months after Mia's birth, bringing me coffee, urging me to see a therapist. I had trusted him completely. It was ammunition. Every single kind gesture was ammunition. Margaret's text to him made it explicit. "Once you're settled in Spain, we can push for custody. Her history gives us leverage." I sent everything to Anna and sat in the dark kitchen while Mia slept. Not from fear this time, but from something harder and colder and much more useful. Then Claire called. I was helping Mia with a finger painting project when an unknown number came through. The moment I heard her voice, I stepped onto the balcony. Claire's usual confidence was frayed at the edges. "Alina, we need to talk. Christopher's falling apart and I'm done." "Why should I care?" I said, keeping my voice low. "He's been hiding money." "From me too," she said. "Another account in Liechtenstein. Over $200,000. He booked a flight back to Portland tomorrow, and he's unhinged. I'm worried what he'll do. What do you want, Claire? Protection. If I give you evidence, I need immunity. Christopher will come after me when he finds out I talked. I called Anna immediately. By evening, we had a deal. Immunity for Claire in exchange. For full documentation within hours, she sent everything. Bank statements on the Liechtenstein account, a sworn statement detailing the entire plan, Christopher and Margaret's months-long scheme to abandon us, drain our finances, and take my daughter out of the country. Claire wasn't doing this for me. She was doing it for herself. I didn't care. It was the final piece. The emergency hearing was surgical. Anna laid out the case, the text, the drained savings, the Barcelona job, the Cayman account, the Liechtenstein account, the custody conspiracy, the plan to weaponize my depression. Against me? The judge's expression when she read that last document told me everything. I've seen enough, she said. Her voice was steel. Christopher's accounts were frozen. I received temporary full custody of Mia. Christopher was restricted to supervised visitation. As we walked out, Margaret's glare followed me down the corridor. I didn't look back. The forensic accounting that followed uncovered not just our $14,500 but additional funds Margaret had hidden for Christopher over years. Civil penalties for both of them. Margaret faced identity fraud charges when it emerged. She had impersonated me in an email to Christopher's employer in Barcelona, trying to get him fired before he could be ordered to pay support. The plan backfired on her completely. Her social standing in Seattle collapsed when her country club learned what she'd done. Christopher's reputation in Portland's marketing world followed close behind, his abandonment detailed in public court records. He rarely used his supervised visitation rights. He faded from Mia's life like a shadow. Some men do that when the performance is over and the audience is gone. With the recovered funds, I bought a small condo in Portland's Alberta Arts District. Its walls are bright with Mia's paintings. I went back to full-time design work at a firm that valued what I could do and offered flexible hours for single mothers. Mia thrived in her new preschool. One evening, as I tucked her into her bunny-themed bed, she asked me, "Will Daddy ever visit Mommy?" "I don't know, sweetheart," I said, brushing her curls back. "But we're enough, you and me." Her smile was my answer. Text was meant to break me. Good luck with rent. 9 words designed to leave me gasping in a parking lot in the rain, while our daughter waited inside with her backpack and her songs about rainbows. Instead, it lit something in me that I hadn't known was there, something that doesn't go out. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was building a life, brushstroke by brushstroke, and I was just getting started. If you liked this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And as always, thank you for being here.